for you. Okay, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I was getting a download. I feel like, Aquarius, you've been sitting dormant for too long. I feel like you've been holding yourself back for too long. I feel like you've been taking the back seat. I feel like you are getting sick and tired of waiting around, waiting to respond. I feel like you're getting sick of responding, waiting to respond. I feel like you're getting really sick of waiting to respond. This could have something to do with you operating out of your not self. Okay? Let's see what we got here. You have Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, and Teacher. Strong feminine energy here. Alright. We have the ever unfolding rose. Cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Too many. Let's get one more for Aquarius, please. Channeled message, my turn. For Aquarius. I want to know about Aquariuses that are ready to take their turn. Show them what you're worth, Aquarius. Show them what you got. Show them how you do it. Type energy. Deep replenishment. Retreat, rest, and be held. Okay. Make sure that when you are responding, you're not responding out of fear, anxiety, that you're not responding out of a place of fear. Okay. Notice that I want you to recognize that fear, frustration, anger, disappointment is your not self. Okay. A majority of us here are here to respond to things, okay, as generators and as manifesting generators, okay? I would like to think that right now I'm talking to a manifesting generator, meaning that you have the ability, High Rock Brutal, that you have the ability to respond, but you also have the ability to initiate. And I think that as manifesting generators, that means we have a defined sacral chakra. Okay, that means that we have that box, that chakra of power. That means that we have the ability to get up every single day and work. But I feel like there's something you've been waiting to respond to as opposed to taking action with. And I feel like it is time, Aquarius. If you've been waiting for things for too long, then it's time to get up and to start initiating things, especially if you're a feminine energy. Okay, it's time to take the reins. Okay, Sisterhood of the Rose, it's time for the feminine energy to stand up and to take accountability and realize that we are the true creators, right? We are like, our pussies are literally the gate to heaven. Okay, stop holding on. Your royalty is kind of what I'm hearing. Okay, it's time to like notice your divinity. Stop getting taken advantage of. Stop waiting for people. Stop holding on to things. Stop trying to build things for people that aren't going to appreciate you. I just heard honor the crone, Queen of Swords energy. Yeah, don't say, you're not saying, don't say shit to this Queen of Swords. Absolutely not. If you were to walk into Judge Judy's courtroom, would you talk? No. No, no. No, no. Put some respect on that Queen of Swords for real. I just heard honor the crone. Respect your elders type thing. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, Two of Wands, Three of Wands. And the Eight of Swords reversed. I think, Aquarius, it's time to set yourself free. I want you, Aquarius, to just take a second, and I just want you to release. Just release. And what I want you to do is I want you to release. And whoever has been maybe making you take a back seat, I want you to just stand up, Aquarius. And I want you to know that now is your time. We are entering the age of Aquarius, okay? We're still in a transition phase from Pisces to Aquarius, but I want you to know that Aquarius, you are becoming the Aries, meaning that it is now your turn to go first, okay? It's now your turn to go first. Okay, it means you've been training for this lifetimes after lifetimes after lifetimes. You've been training for this. Okay, Aquarius. If you have a prominent Aquarius placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node as well, even South Node, you've been training for this for lifetimes. There's a reason why you're here right now, why you incarnated on this planet as an Aquarius at this time, and that's because you are here to stand up at this time and to go first. Let's clarify these. Could you talk to me about the Four of Pentacles and the physical body, the physical vessel of Aquarius? Why is Aquarius feeling like they need to hold on? Ten of Wands. Ace of Cups. Four of Cups, and the Fool reversed. The Fool upright, it just flipped upright. All right, so let's talk about this. So when you look here at this Four of Cups, okay, there's obviously someone offering you something in terms of emotion. Okay, this is like Pisces passing you the baton. Right? After lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes of incarnating as the scientist, as incarnating as this highest octave of air, this fixed air, okay? Fixed air. That means that you have received the energetic downloads, the genetic coding to be that of a changing era. Okay, so let's talk about this victimization. Okay, when we talk about this 55th, this final gate that the what's it called? The equinox is moving into the last and final gate of Pisces before it moves into Aquarius, meaning that the next, it's going to be a couple thousand, like a couple hundred years, but it is happening in 2027, and this is on the cusp of this is Fomalhaut. This is Archangel Gabriel. Okay, we are coming into a time where the equinox is going to be passing the baton to Pisces Aquarius energy. All right. Fomalhaut, Archangel Gabriel. Who is Archangel Gabriel? Archangel Gabriel at 3 degrees Pisces, right where this equinox is about to be at. Right, that's the watcher, I believe, of the north or the south. All right, that was the one that came in, What are you creating? What are you being divinely called to create? It doesn't necessarily have to be in an esoteric sense of the matter. I'm doing something esoterical. You could be creating something completely different. Okay, Aquarius is about technology. I'm talking Chat GPT. I'm talking artificial intelligence. What are you creating? And how are you integrating it into society today? Because the Sisterhood of the Rose, that's a secret order right there. You might not necessarily know about it right now, but there's a divine purpose here. The Sisterhood of the Rose, this is the feminine energy. Who is the feminine energy? The Brahma Krishna. I'm talking Brahma Krishna over here, all right? I'm talking Pravarti, right? The one that saw Shiva and fell in love with his ways of being so free, right? You think of Shiva, I think Shiva as a Aquarius type of energy, Aquarius, Pisces sort of energy, someone very free, right there on that cusp, right? It's time to become like Shiva, right? That's what Pravarti did. She became like Shiva because she loved him. She saw him and she wanted to marry him. But how can you marry someone if they're not an equal to you? Right? You're the highest octave of the entire birth chart. It doesn't get smarter than you, Aquarius. It doesn't. It's not possible. You're the higher mind of Pisces. You're the pot. You are the thing that holds everything. Right? Pisces might be everything, but you're the vessel that holds everything, Aquarius. Please put a like on the video, guys. What is this Queen of Swords energy? Coming out for your values. Knight of Pentacles reversed. What is this Knight of Pentacles energy? Six of Cups. Can we get Aquarius a faster night, please? Can we get Aquarius a faster night, please? Because we're getting a Queen of Swords clarified by a Knight of Pentacles reversed. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed clarifying by the Six of Cups. Can we get Aquarius, the Queen of Swords here? Can we get her a faster night, please? Please. Two of Pentacles reversed. Silly. The Chariot reversed. The Three of Wands reversed. We have the Three of Wands up right here. And the Six of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords reversed with the Five of Wands. I'm getting pissed off. Let's talk to Leo for a second. This is your sister sign, okay? So I want you to think of your sister sign. This is the sign directly across from you, okay? So you have to think that you and Leo are kind of polar opposites, okay? But you still have the ability to tap into that energy, all right? So we're going to talk to Leo for a second here, okay? I need for you, Aquarius, to be prideful like Leo about the things that you're different about. It's time to be unshakable. Let's talk about Aquarius risings and let's talk about Leo. So if we're talking Aquarius risings, that's going to make your 7th house Leo. So this could talk maybe about, I'm Aquarius with Aquarius North Node. That's really cool. I have an Aquarius South Node. So let's talk, we can talk about that Aquarius North Node. So me, I'm very good at astrology just naturally. It's like a second language to me. I started learning astrology less than 8 months ago. And I'm deep because I understand it. It just makes sense to me because in a past life, so there's something about this life where you are meant to practice astrology. Aquarius is the planets, okay? So if you have an Aquarius North Node, I would definitely start looking up your planetary alignments. I would definitely start looking up human design. I've been working on genetic keys, gene keys, okay? There's 64 shadows. And within those 64 shadows, once you embody those shadows, you transmute those shadows, there are 64 spiritual gifts that will lead you to liberation. But nobody wants to talk about this. Everybody wants to be into the tarot. What about the I Ching? What about that? What about bringing it back to the elements? How much knowledge is in each and every single one of our cells that we don't even think about looking at things that closely? That's why we need you, Aquarius, right? You're fixed in nature, but you're fucking smart as fuck. Start learning about each one of those gates that you have open, okay? I want you to pay very close mind to that 55th gate. That 55th gate and that 22nd gate. Where's my notebook? Let's talk about it. All right, I got let's throw the dice down. What channels do we need to integrate today? What channel do we need to open for Aquarius today? The 27th channel. All right, the 27th channel, responsibility, Taurus in the sacral chakra. The 27th responsibility, Taurus in the sacral chakra. One moment. Let me pull this book up so I can just get to know what the genetic code is. We need to know the amino acid. We need to know the programming partner. I just need to pull this up, just 2 seconds. Talking the 27th, okay. Taurus in the sacral. So the sacral, that's what I was talking about, that manifesting generator, those generators, especially if you're a manifesting generator. All right, let me pull this up. If you guys want to know what the name of this book is called, it's called The Gene Keys by Richard Rudd. I would definitely go and take a look at that and look up your human design chart. And if you haven't been learning your astrology chart, get on it. Okay, so when we're talking about human design here, I'm going to show you guys, this is my personal chart here. I'm a manifesting generator. So this is what the chart looks like. Okay, it goes off of the I Ching. Okay, and you can look up, I believe the Book of Thoth wrote by Aleister Crowley. Okay, Aleister Crowley, I have the same birthday as him. The incarnation cross of the intuitive. The intuitive. It's the 57 to the 51. All right. So I don't know if you guys watched Tyler's Tarot, but today he was talking about his shock. I was watching his live stream. He was talking about shock. He's an Aries, so I would assume that that's the 51st gate, which is the programming partner to the 57, which is directly across in Libra. Right? You know, Aries, they want that shock value. But then on the other side of that is the intuitive, so they go hand in hand. Can we get this to open, please? Thank you. Okay, no. Okay, let's go over here. We're going to go to table of contents, and we're pulling up the 27th gene key. All right. So this is the gene key, the food of the gods. All right. The programming partner is the 28th gene key, which is directly next to that, which is struggle, Scorpio in the spleen. Okay, so we're talking about fixed energy. If you're an Aquarius rising, Taurus is going to be your IC, and Aquarius and Scorpio is going to be your MC. Your MC being the highest point in your personal chart, meaning your 10th house. Okay, so if you're an Aquarius rising, there's obviously something that's going to be about uncovering secrets. There's going to be something about research. There's going to be something about liberating yourself sexually using your Shakti, right? Using your sexual energy, your Kundalini energy. Okay, you need to tap into that. We do have the 19th degree in Scorpio, the darkest part of the zodiac, but you have to harness that dark energy to then create power for yourself, right? Pluto energy, transformation. There's something about when you reach your highest point of exaltation, when you're earning your most amount of money, there's going to be something collectively that you have to transform about yourself, okay? This is in the sacral plexus, okay? So it's the ring of life and death. The other gene codes that go with it is the 3, the 20, the 23, the 24, the 27, and the 42, okay? So it's the 27th hexagram in the I Ching. Nourishing with good reason. It represents a built-in planetary law that rules all sentient life. To give is to receive. Seen from a higher level of the frequency, the 27th shadow of selfishness is a distortion of fundamental law. When we look at nature through the macrocosmic lens, we see that all different systems on this planet are interconnected. All life forms and matter, both organic and inorganic, are essentially porous at a subatomic level. Okay, so I get that, but let's get into okay. The repressed nature of the shadow manifests as self-sacrifice, in a sense of giving away your personal power rather than giving from your heart. You give to others, but without any natural sense of boundary, which either leads to your being taken advantage of, or to a feeling of resentment from the receiver. The laws of life state that there must be a mutually beneficial exchange in order for a relationship to remain healthy. The repressive nature is afraid of its own dark side. It tries to gloss it over by expending all energy on others. Such self-sacrifice also contains a subtle trace of guilt. The frequency of giving does not come from one's true heart. It can only be received in a manner in which it is given, without real gratitude. Giving in this way causes more harm than good, because you inevitably deplete your own resources and gradually wear down your own health. Okay, so it comes to a point where you have to know, this is basic human, you have to take care of yourself before you can take care of anyone else. And yes, let's take a look at this. Okay, so the reactive nature, self-centered. Okay, so this is if you're still operating out of the shadow of this gate. Okay, we're going to open this. We're splitting this entire genetic DNA. We're splitting this shit open. Okay, we're going to embody this. We're going to work on this, and we're going to unlock this gate. Okay, Aquarius. So I want to do this for all the signs, all 64 of them. This is my year. This is my year. This is what I'm dedicating to the collective. This is 64 shadows that live and reside in every single one of our cells, whether you have this gate or not. Somebody you know has this gate. I am the same as you. I am he as you are me, and we are all together. Let's never forget that. That's from I Am the Walrus, the Beatles, okay? So the reactive nature. So reactive would mean if you're extroverting your shadow. So that means you're not internalizing it, right? You're no longer being the feminine energy, but you're now in your masculine energy, and you are extroverting your shadow onto other people. So let's talk about what this looks like. The reactive side of the shadow is about giving with an agenda, and not about being purely selfish in the sense of holding back your energy. These people give to others in order to get something back for themselves. This kind of political giving creates its own aura of manipulation and encourages distrust. When such people give to others and do not get back what they expected, the latent anger of this reactive nature suddenly explodes to the surface. All reactive natures have this capacity to lash out at others. The 27th shadow can often seem the most shocking because at the beginning it appears to be so generous and giving. The kind of giving comes entirely from the mind rather than that of the heart. Okay, so that's why this is a Taurus gate. And I know that you can understand that because, you know, that's your fixed sign, right? You know, we got three big placements. Okay, so that means you're on 3 teams that comprise your main personality. Okay, so there's you know, each element, we all got a fixed one. Okay, so these are fixed signs. We got Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus. So we're going to be talking about, we're going to take this in the house system. We're talking, Taurus is your IC. This is your home. This is your home life. Okay, so when you're being extremely giving to the people in your home, you want to help your family. But what about you? What about you? This could also be a message for Pisces, because the precession of the equinox has gone back so far that a lot of times you think you're a Pisces, but the stars would say otherwise. If we look at the star map right now, the astronomical, not the astrological, the astronomical stars, the sun would technically be in Sagittarius right now. But for some reason we're fixed in nature and we can't understand that. Okay, so all of this astrology energy, this tropical astrology, it don't make no sense, right? You're saying something about the planets, but you're fixed in nature and you're not actually following the planets. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I want you to go on your phone, I want you to download the free star map, and I want you to just look at where the planets are at tonight. And tell me how that makes any fucking sense. I'm not a Libra, I'm a Virgo. That doesn't make any sense to me. I've been a Libra my whole life. I was told that my Venus was exalted. Come to find out that my Venus is actually not exalted. I have a debilitated Venus. How am I supposed to integrate that into my personality, right? I've been lied to my whole life about who I really am. So this is all coming back down to waking up from the bullshit and the lies that we've been told, Aquarius, okay? This is your job, right? You are the rebel. Okay, you have the gift of Saturn, Daddy Saturn, okay? But you also have the gift of Uranus. You're here to bring great change, Aquarius. We're here to bring great change. All of us being Aquarians. But it's a rude awakening to go from Pisces to Aquarius, because Aquarius loves in a completely different way. Aquarius loves in a 100% different way than Pisces. Just want to get that through your guys' head, sorry. So let's talk about the gift, okay? By no longer giving what we can no longer give, okay? Giving to ourselves and expecting everyone to follow suit. Not overextending ourselves only to freak out about it later because we feel like we're not getting back what we have given out. All right. So the 27 gift is, I don't know how to even read that word. Okay, so let's go to the dictionary because I don't know what this word means. Hold on. Altruism? I don't know what that means, so let's read about it. The 27th gift can be understood most clearly by observing it in the animal kingdom. Among the 64 gene keys, there are certain gifts that have a close connection with other species. In the case of the 27th gift, the connection is with other mammals. This gift represents the communal bond that exists between members of a group or family of mammals. For example, in a pod of dolphins, the 27th gift can be reflected in the pod mind, the invincible psychic force that unites these creatures and keeps them together. The pod mind monitors the safety of the pod as a whole. It functions through each individual dolphin, but is instantly communicated to all members of the pod. The nature of this pod mind is altruism. In the sense of an individual member of the pod is in danger, all dolphins will turn to assist it. Sometimes in mammals, an older member will even sacrifice itself to save a younger member, thus ensuring the continuation of the lineage. A higher frequency is communal altruism that exists between family groups, extends to the species as a whole. In humans, altruism ensures our survival as a species. It ensures a happier, healthier life, even though it may not always be the life you're expecting. Giving from the heart can stir up unexpected cosmic forces that work to your favor. To give to others simply for the sake of giving activates healthy currents deep within your body. Through selfishness, you may acquire much for yourself, but you will not acquire the true sense of higher purpose. Purpose flows from the altruism like water from a spring. It bubbles up inside you, making you feel warm, as well as spreading this feeling to others. To give to others simply for the sake of giving activates healthy currents deep within your body. Whether you're able to give, it doesn't have to be finances, it doesn't have to be, the shirt off your back. Giving an ear. Giving, right, energy work. Okay? It's talking about sending that loving frequency. Maybe not even loving. It doesn't have to be loving. Aquarius can be dry as fuck, and I get that. Sending that clarity that you have in your mind. Sending some of that rebellious nature that you have. Sending some of that ability to be unique and not feel ashamed of it. To be different and not feel ashamed of it. Send that to someone that feels like they have to conform. Just send them some of that energy that it's okay to be who you are and not need to have a sense of validation. You don't need to be validated, Aquarius. And if you do need to be validated, I'm validating you right now and letting you know So let's talk about this because I know Aquarius can detach very, very easily. All right, so another aspect of altruism is the ability to be detached. We have already seen through the ring of life and death how closely linked the 27th gift is to the 42nd gift of detachment. The primary difference between the 27th shadow and the 27th gift is that altruism gives without expectation, as well as giving to causes that knows it will be fertile. The repressive side of the 27th shadow, self-sacrifice, is about giving to the wrong people, exemplified in Christ's parable of the farmer whose seeds fall on the infertile ground. Altruism is actually a form of intelligence that knows through a vital connection to the group mind what is worth giving to whom. It does not feed victim consciousness. Essentially, it supports the empowerment of individuals through a process of deep communal bonding, right? Not giving your energy to fucking idiots. Okay, so this is the Siddhi. It's called Siddhi. So when you embody the shadow, when you embody the middle, okay, it's love, the new superfood. Okay, so this is what you have to embody to get the gift. Okay, so not feeling like you, when you give something, you're still attached to it. You give and you don't have to be attached to it anymore. You can just give and just let it go, knowing that it will come back tenfold to you. Okay, so let's talk about this. The 27th Siddhi is about as mystical a Siddhi as you can get. It's a very challenging to explain this archetype in our common language. The knowledge that comprises the 64 gene keys is reflected in the substructure of life at a genetic level. Until humans fully understand the science of fractals, we will not really grasp the nature of the universe. Everything we look at is a hologram containing the blueprints to everything else. The current evolution of humanity as whole is set to make the transition from the frequency of the 64 shadows to the 64 gifts. The highest frequency of the 64 cities does not really concern the current stage of our species, has more to do with our future as a consciousness. This is why in certain rare human Siddhic state will spontaneously blossom but cannot yet blossom among the totality. Those people in whom the Siddhi is made manifest represent a state that is not really designed for current vision of Homo sapiens. In this sense, all Siddhic states appear as anomalies rather than the norm. What's the amino acid that goes along with that? I never looked that up. What's the amino acid that goes with that gene key? Right, so if we think about our cells, okay, because this is getting down to our genes, you know that Vice thing of Donald Trump when he was saying, you got good genes? The good genes? You know about the good genes? Right? This is what he's talking about. So let's just pull some more tarot cards. Sorry, I just kind of went on a full-blown, like, rant there, but... So go ahead and subscribe to my channels if you guys are interested in learning more about these. Every sign this is how we're going to be doing it. This is my new way of reading tarot cards. It's completely unique. Nobody told me how to do this. This is literally, I'm channeling it. I'm learning it as I go. Okay? But this is real shit. This isn't, you're not going to get no karmic, is my boyfriend, you know, what, is he going to come, I'll get out tonight. That's not this type of channel, no. We're over here, we're talking about the genes, okay? We're talking about getting down to the cells in our body to actually evolve and transform, okay? This isn't some karmic-ass channel, align your life, exactly. Okay, I don't give a fuck about your person. I mean, I do care about your person, but, like, no, I care about you. Are you evolving? Because if you're evolving, I'm evolving. If I'm evolving, you're evolving. That's how that works, because we're all one. Right? A myth, right? You think myths are these stories that didn't happen at one point, but are something that's happening all the time. It's these storylines that play out in our genetic code because it's what we're meant to be transmuting. We have Soul Family. We have Lemuria, which is one of the root races. And we have the Priestess. Let me see which root race is tied to Lemuria, which atomic body, or not atomic body, which sacred body of consciousness is that tied to. Okay, so let's see. We have the Polarian, the first root race, the Hypopurian. So the third root race, we're talking about the Buddhic plane. The third root race, the Lemurian, the Buddhic plane. Okay, so let's learn about this. Hold on. The Buddhic body, Okay, reveals pure truth of unity. That's where we're at right now. Okay, so there's seven layers to the aura. There's 7 sacred bodies, right? The Corpus Christi. Okay? So the first one, the first root race, right, the formation of the planet is let's see, what is that called? The first root race is the Polarian, and that is the monadic plane. The monadic plane being the seventh, like the outer, like the farthest body that we are able to go, and that's your primal essence, right? That's the formation of the planets. I believe that's the Kali Yuga. Yeah, the formation of the use of the earth. That's the Kali Yuga, end of the Kali Yuga, the Aeon of Kali, Kali Ma. Okay, the second, the third one being the atomic body manifestations of the divine. Okay, so this is when you incarnate here and you have a divine purpose. If you're a divine being, right, you're chosen. You have these certain genes in your makeup, in your birth chart. You're born here with these certain ones, meaning that you are chosen to carry on the mutation that we're going through genetically, meaning that you are chosen to carry on lineage. Whether you're here to help mutate the body, the human body. We're evolving, all right? No longer victims to our emotions. No longer. We're moving out of that Piscean victim to our emotions. We're no longer doing that. We're going to hold it the fuck down for our race, right? Okay, let's go to the Buddhic body. Reveals pure truth of unity. The Lemurian. Okay, so the Lemurians. Okay, I think of Avatar when I think of the Lemurians. The avatars. I also the females. I remember when I first started getting into tarot, I got this vision of the Hawaiian Islands, and how the women would go to the ocean, right? They'd go to the ocean when the tide was low, and they would all connect through the ocean, through the moon, through the feminine energy, the real gods, right? Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Creating heaven on earth. It's happening in Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? It's time for the feminine energy to reclaim our power. See, that's what I like about the feminine energy, is we're smart, right? We don't need to know that we're powerful, right? We'll let the men think they got the power, right? But it's getting to the point where they kind of got us fucked up, right? It's time to step back up and to realize that you as a woman are the portal to heaven. Nothing's coming into this world without your fucking pussy, let's be honest. The Garden of Eden. So the next time that you feel like you just want to give your pussy out to somebody that doesn't respect you, I want you to think about that is literally the portal to heaven. Next time you think that you can just sell that for, $100 or something because, your family needs to eat or something. No. You're a divine being. So let's talk about this, Aquarius. This is a long reading. Talking about this soul family, please, for Aquarius. I just heard know your worth. 6 of Cups reversed. Things are about to change in a way that we've never had them change before, and I think it's going to be for the better. Empress. The King of Cups reversed. Are we ready to give Empress energy to Aquarius? Can you handle it, Aquarius? I think you're going to do great. I think you're going to do great. Right? That's what I like about Aquarius, is Aquarius doesn't feel like they have anything to hide. That's why she's naked. She's pure. She doesn't have anything to hide. It's a Lilith energy, right? The true divine feminine. Don't be afraid to say no, Aquarius. If you don't want to do it, say no. Say no. If you want to say no, say no. Lilith is telling you, encouraging you to just go ahead, say no. Please say no. I think she likes it when you say no, right? I dare someone when you say no to not allow you to say no. I dare them. I want them to, please. Please. Hello. All right. That's what I got, Aquarius. Let's take a look and see. Okay, so if you're dealing with an Aquarius, let's get one card for Aries and Aquarius. Aries versus Aquarius. Aries versus Aquarius. If you're dealing with an Aries and an Aquarius. Same. Right, that Aries energy going first. It's now Aquarius's turn to go first. Everybody's been saying Aquarius has been, you know, second to last for so long. Pisces ain't going to act because Pisces it wants to stay within themselves. Pisces don't want to move. Pisces wants to be a hermit. Pisces is afraid to move. Aquarius isn't afraid to move. Aquarius is fucking smart as fuck. Aquarius is smart as fuck. You have an Aquarius moon in Vedic astrology. Albert Einstein had an Aquarius moon in Vedic astrology. So that means if you have a Pisces moon in tropical astrology, we're not worthy. We're not worthy. I think Jesus had a fucking Pisces moon. Maybe a Taurus moon. Taurus, we have frustration. Okay, Taurus, I need you to, I need you to find your happy place. I need you to find the place where you are acting and not getting frustrated. When you're frustrated, I want you to know that that is you acting out of your not self. You're feeling frustrated. You're feeling like you're forcing things. Gemini, we have the troubleshooter. All right, Gemini energy with you, Aquarius, is going to be your best friend. Gemini energy is going to be the thing when you need to change something, when you need an energy to change, you need a thought form to change. Aquarius, I want you to tap into that Gemini energy. Because Gemini will help you mutate, right? It will help change that energy, fix that energy, and they will send that energy back to you, where you can hold that constant energy. So, you know, make a friend with a Gemini in your life. Influence them. Woman of the world coming out for Cancer. Good news coming out for Leo. Clarity coming out for Virgo. Ending coming out for Libra. There could be a little bit of a Libra energy, could definitely be feeling a little bit, right? Libra's the initiator. Libra is the essence of the energy. So you're going to be drawing a lot of your energy from Libra. Libra, it will be giving you a lot of energy. The energy that Gemini mutates to make that perfect thought form. Gemini is going to mutate it. Libra it's going to come from Libra, and then from Gemini, they're going to give you the energy that you're supposed to hold consistent, and you're supposed to stay strong and fixed in nature. Scorpio, we have the Lovers. Okay, you could be dating a Scorpio. Good match. We have Change coming out for Capricorn. Aquarius, we have Barrier, right? Working on your chakras, definitely needing to do that. Feeling maybe like there's things that, you know, we've got, wait, that was actually Capricorn. Aquarius, we have Stop, Look, and Listen. And for Pisces, we have Home. That's what I got for you guys. I really hope you guys liked this video. It was really long. I just kind of vented there, but never be afraid to, you know, don't give more than you have. And know that you have the blessing of the tribe, Aquarius. Whether you know the tribe or not, right? The energetic collective tribe will always come through for you. Your angels are always there to support you. It might be in the last second, right? And if there's something that you have to go through that's difficult, just know that everything will always work out in the grand scheme of things. I love you so very, very much, Aquarius. Thank you for letting me tap into the Aquarius collective. You are the future, Aquarius. You are where we are going. You are where we are headed. You are, Aquarius, entering your time to change the world. So, show some love to your Aquarius placements today, okay? Don't take them for granted. You definitely want those Aquarius energies around, for sure. Definitely. Shout out to my Aqua Moons, shout out to my Aqua Risings, and shout out to my Aqua Suns. Any placement Aquarius, shout out to Uranus, shout out to Saturn, always shout out to Saturn, Big Daddy Saturn, gotta love him, don't know why. Anybody, I mean, I personally like Saturn more than I like Jupiter, and I'm a Pisces rising, so fuck the dumb shit, I'm out of here, guys.